Another week, another brand new Round 2 Wrestling podcast for you, the fan, to enjoy. Hello and welcome to a brand new Round 2 Wrestling here on the 25th of June, 2024. I am your host with the most wrestling information, SlimmDa KID, and for those first-time listeners, let me break it down for you really quickly. Round 2 Wrestling is a news-styled broadcast. We have 4 rounds. Round 1 is the rumor mill. These are rumors, so it's gossip, it's bullshit, it's fabricated. It could also have a grain of truth to it, but it's up to you, the fan, to decide what you'd like to believe. Round 2, pro wrestling news. This is confirmed actual news from various accredited writers and news sources, including but not limited to Sports Illustrated. Round 3, title matches and their results. I, SlimmDa KID, have done the homework for you, the fan, and have gone ahead and have gotten the results of every title that was on the line this past week or weekend, and what those results from those title matches are. We will conclude this brand new Round 2 Wrestling with a fan and producer favorite Round 4 Did You Know Pro Wrestling Facts. However, we are going to kick things off by taking a listen to the gossip and the rumors going on in the world. This is Round 1, the Pro Wrestling Rumor Mill. Sorry for that delay. Fightful Select says the Wyatt 6 group in WWE will have an impact on multiple storylines and be involved in various programs going forward. The crossover between NXT and TNA is expected to continue, says Fightful's Corey Brennan. NXT talent believes whatever's going on between the two promotions is, quote, far from over. AEW's Kyle Fletcher told WGN Radio that there's no timetable for the return of his Aussie Open tag partner, Mark Davis. WrestleVolts was told that WWE and the Indiana Sports Corp are nearing a multi-event deal, quote-unquote, that will bring the Royal Rumble 2025 to Lucas Oil Stadium on February 1st, 2025. The deal is also likely to include a future WrestleMania and SummerSlam, which would both take place at Lucas Oil Stadium. We have more on this particular rumor in Round 2 Pro Wrestling News. There are early plans for the premiere episode of NXT on the CW network to be held in a major arena, rather than the WWE Performance Center, and this is per PW Insider. WWE is negotiating possible partnerships with Mexico's AAA wrestling promotion and Puerto Rico's WWC per Planetea Wrestling, while saying they are unable to confirm if Lio Rush has signed a new contract with AEW. Fightful Select reports Rush will be a regular for them going forward and is currently factored into AEW creative plans. That draws to a conclusion Round 1 in the rumor mill. A lot of interesting gossip to think about for the next week or so. However, let's move over to something that is confirmed and actual factual. This is Round 2 Pro Wrestling News. WWE confirms rumor of future 2025 premium live event venues.
Oh my God!
On Monday morning, a press release by WWE and the Indiana Sports Corp confirms that Indianapolis, Indiana will host the 2025 Royal Rumble at Lucas Oil Stadium, with a future WrestleMania and SummerSlam also being hosted by Indianapolis. Former New Japan Pro Wrestling wrestler arrested and charged with multiple felonies following stabbing incident.
You what?
Charles Skaggs, a.k.a. Too Cold Scorpio, a well-known professional wrestler, was arrested on June 15th in Kansas City, Missouri, where he was charged with 1 count of first-degree felony assault and 1 count of armed criminal action each felonies after getting into a fight with a man during an incident at the Love's Travel Stop where Skaggs works as a security guard. Skaggs bonded out of jail at the Clay County Sheriff's Office on June 16th. Skaggs, who is currently 58, has pled not guilty and is slated for court later on in July. Nick Hogan DUI case update.
You what?
Nick Hogan, son of Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan, was charged with a DUI following a bikini contest at his father's shop on November 18, 2023. A plea of not guilty was initially entered on his behalf. However, last week it was reported that Hogan changed his initial plea, although at the time this could not be confirmed, nor was the plea changed to given out to the public. According to PW Insider, Nick Hogan appeared before the Pinellas County Court in the afternoon and changed his plea regarding his November 2023 arrest for a misdemeanor DUI. He pleaded guilty to violating Florida's Move Over Act. As a result of changing his plea, there will be no trial. According to court records, Boea, that's his real last name, was fined $136 in order to attend a 12-hour advanced driving instruction class. If he completes this class, his driving license will not be suspended. Head of Turner Broadcasting, who made the decision to cancel WCW programming in 2001, passes away.
Oh my God!
Pro wrestling writer Dave Meltzer wrote yesterday that Jamie Kellner, former head of Turner Broadcasting, passed away last Friday, June 21st. Kellner famously made the decision to cancel all future WCW programming on Turner stations in March of 2001, opening the door for former WWF/WWE owner Vince McMahon to purchase WCW and its video library, among several other WCW-related things. Kellner is credited with helping launch Fox and the WB, as well as several well-known TV shows, including The Simpsons, Married with Children, Cops, In Living Color, 21 Jump Street, Dawson's Creek, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Gilmore Girls, Seventh Heaven, and Felicity. That draws to a conclusion round 2 in pro wrestling news. Without any hesitation, we're going to jump right into round 3, title matches. However, warning, this next segment may contain spoilers for your favorite promotions and pay-per-views, including results from AEW, Ring of Honor, WWE, NXT, NWA, TNA, MLW, DEFY, Progress Wrestling, AAA, CMLL, New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Japan Pro Wrestling, Stardom, Pro Wrestling Noah, RevPro, etc., etc. Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions Undisputed Kingdom defeated Matt Menard and Angelo Parker to retain the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. Ring of Honor Men's Television Champion Kyle Fletcher defeated Lee Johnson to retain the Ring of Honor Men's TV title. New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Champion Stephanie Vaucure defeated The Catherine to retain the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Championship. Goddess of Stardom Champions FWC defeated Wing Gory to retain the Goddess of Stardom Championships. Mika Iwatawa defeated Wonder of Stardom Champion Saori Anao to become the new Wonder of Stardom Champion. World of Stardom Champion Micah defeated Xena to retain the World of Stardom Championship. AEW International Champion Will Ospreay defeated Brian Cage to retain the AEW International Championship. MLW National Openweight Champion Bad Dude Tito Escondido, defeated Jake Crist to retain the MLW National Openweight Championship. MLW World Middleweight Champion Místico defeated Star Jr. to retain the MLW World Middleweight Championship. AAA Latin American Champion Octagon Jr. defeated Galeno Del Mal Drago in Dinamico to retain the AAA Latin American Championship. The Judgment Day defeated WWE World Tag Team Champions Awesome Truth to become the new WWE World Tag Team Champions. That's it, a shorter round 3 this week. In case you missed your favorite promotion or champion and whether or not they were able to retain or if a new champion was crowned, be sure to listen to round 3 title matches again so you can hear for yourself what happened during that title defense. We are coming to the end of this brand new Round 2 Wrestling, and that means it's time for Round 4, Did You Know? Did You Know are little bits of information and facts about the wrestling world you may or may not have known about. You gotta love the bell. Did you know the New Day have nicknames for each of their pairings? When it's Xavier Woods and Big E, they are known as Muscle Bomb. When it's Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, they are known as Speed Force. And Kofi Kingston and Big E are known as Hops and Power. Did you know AEW's Julia Hart was born a few months after WCW folded in 2001? Did you know the last sellout at the Mid-South Coliseum took place on March 3rd, 1986, that saw a main event featuring Jerry the King Lawler and Dutch Mantell versus Buddy Landel and Bill Dundee? The official attendance was 11,300 paid attendees. The Mid-South Coliseum would never sell out again. Did you know Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo's real names are actually both Humberto Garza? Did you know, while we already know that it was Jesse the Body Ventura that coined the nickname of Mean Gene Okerlund, referring to Gene Okerlund in the AWA, it was actually a longer name than that originally. The full nickname that Ventura gave Okerlund was Mean Gene, the Hot Air Machine. Only the Mean Gene part stuck with Okerlund his entire career after that. Did you know Stone Cold Steve Austin competed in 7 WrestleMania matches? Of those 7 matches, Austin never defended the WWF title in any of them. Did you know Scott Norton is the only wrestler to be a member of the NWO, NWO Japan, and Bullet Club? And did you know when the Grand Wizard of Wrestling died in 1983, his former protege, Sergeant Slaughter, turned to an empty corner of the ring and saluted a turnbuckle as a tribute to his late manager before the match? That's it. That draws to a conclusion. Round 2 Wrestling. I am your host, SlimmDa KID, and I thank you for tuning into this brand new podcast here on the 25th of June, 2024. Be sure to tune in next week as I bring you more news, more rumors, and more results from the world of professional wrestling. Round 2 Wrestling is brought to you by SlimmDa KID and Spreaker.com.